Hello all and welcome back to Genius Darts. Today we're talking sponsorships and specifically how much does it cost to sponsor the top darts players. I always wondered how much it might be to sponsor a top player as I considered doing it as part of the channel, and I still hope to do that one day in the future. And with this in mind, I have written to and spoken to a number of the top darts management companies as well as some of the top players themselves to explore what's involved and what you get for your money. And today I can reveal just how much it costs to sponsor them and what you get for your money. Now, I will withhold some names in this video so as to respect the confidentiality of some of my conversations, but at the end, I will be revealing the amount it costs for probably the biggest names in darts, as this information was willingly shared with me. Now first is what's included. It varies a little bit, but generally it's similar across the board. Your logo on the shirt for the year, which can be seen in all TV events, Pro Tours, Modus, WDF events, if they're played. 3 mentions generally on social media per month, an interview on Zoom for my channel, which would be very cool, and tickets to any events the players play on television. This wasn't the case for the top players, but was offered for those players in the PDC that were a little bit lower down the rankings. And finally, an appearance in person, be it at the club you play or your workplace, for example. So plenty on offer if you have the cash to support your favourite player. So first up, we start at the bottom, a player without a tour card, but a player that has had a tour card before, played in the World Championships, will play in the Modus events this year, and to get a patch on the shirt, it's £2,000 per year. Up next is a brand new tour card holder, still relatively unknown to the wider public, but has played on TV at the UK Open and has lots of potential, £3,500 per year. Then to a player ranked between 64 and 32, a popular player with the fans and someone who is secure in their tour card and who is a constant at the World Championships, £5,000 per year. Next up is a former major winner, £8,000. The numbers are getting interesting, but still probably less than I expected, especially for a former major winner. Would you want to sponsor any players at this level? Do you think it's a fair amount to support the players and what they're doing? Let me know in the comments and stick around because the big boys are coming up. But now the jumps are huge, and I mean really huge. And one that shocked me because this player doesn't feature that much on TV when you think about it, and maybe won't as much this year. Certainly less so than the last year's, and that's Fallon Sherrock, who commands £30,000. Now for someone who isn't on the tour and won't play in many of the majors and has no guarantees about the Grand Slam or Worlds, that shocked me. Especially when you consider that Joe Cullen, who will be in most majors this year, is £35,000. And so, to 2 of the top 4 players in the world, Peter Wright and Gerwyn Price. Now you'd expect a big jump and you'd be right. £60,000 per year for both of those guys. And when you compare to the former major winner, still in the top 64, it's a huge difference. But when you compare to, say, Fallon Sherrock, it feels like a bargain in terms of the exposure comparisons. But that just highlights how important form is and the larger impact it may have on a player's income if they do fall out of the top echelons of the game. But neither of those two command the highest fee, and that's because that is the main man himself, Michael van Gerwen. When I inquired into sponsoring Michael van Gerwen, I was offered the same badge on the shirt for a year, 1 appearance in person and social media posts at a whopping £85,000 per year, plus VAT. So it's over £100,000. Wow. Now I'm not even saying it isn't worth it, it probably is. He is reaching the finals of absolutely everything at the minute. But what a jump that is, and just shows actually the huge disparity between the top players and those on just the next levels down. It shocked me that the gap was so high. Did it shock you? So there we have it. That's what it costs to sponsor a professional darts player. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and whilst you're down there, hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I have a follow-up on this coming very soon, so stay tuned, and we'll see you on the next one.